What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sister Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today we're on The Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 15, The Tower. So we know Beta's coming now. He got Beta and Alpha, or whatever, on his face. He got, two eyes, see one truth or whatever, so he got both masks on. Headed towards Alexandria, gonna take vengeance and end this threat once and for all. Carol, looked like everybody pretty much made it back. Carol was the last one to make it in. Daryl went in with Negan. So I guess we'll see. We're probably going to pick up right there. And obviously the group's probably not going to stay there with the Horde still there, as we've seen in the preview. Plus, I mean, look what it did to Hilltop. They're better off not fighting there and losing that community. They can lead him out eventually if Beta doesn't already. That way he doesn't destroy the community. Other thing I wanted to mention, my last video had a lot of controversy over the whole Negan thing. I wasn't really intending for, but my stance is Negan is not one of my favorite characters. He's not. I don't hate the character. Jeffrey Dean Morgan does an amazing job portraying him, and he's funny, and I like seeing him interact with other characters, but he's just not my favorite. His arc, I just don't agree with anything the Saviors did. And I know a lot of you can be like, oh, Rick was the bad guy. He did this, he did that. Think about what Rick did. I never said Rick was perfect. I never said anybody in the group was perfect. They've all made mistakes. They've all done things I haven't agreed with. But I mean, those are my people. I've been following their story. That's why I'm watching this long. Negan, we only just met him in season 6. And he started with taking off Glenn and Abraham's heads. So no, that didn't leave a good impression on me. He was so charismatic to the point where I could, so funny and humorous that it didn't make me hate him, even though I wanted to. But he was never going to be my favorite character after what he did. And I know y'all get mad that I bring up Glenn and Abraham. I know y'all fans said it was frustrating, but those were big characters to some people, especially me. So, those are my favorite characters. 2 of them, so I took a double loss that day. So, I still care about those characters, and I'm still upset they gone. So, I'm allowed to, have that opinion. If you don't want to hear it, then, I mean, there's plenty of other videos out there. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I didn't really intend for the controversy. But a lot of you were really respectful, though, and we had some good debates and stuff. Some of y'all was rude, and I ain't got time for none of that. I just either ignored y'all or told you about yourself. Y'all can go on with that. I got time for that. A lot of y'all were like, oh, Rick took out the outpost, this and that. If y'all remember, the Saviors attacked Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha twice. Once in season 6, episode 6. I think they were, with the first ambush, they thought it was probably Dwight because they were looking for him, Sherry, and the other girl with the insulin. But they did attack Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl. They took them out. Then again, after the whole Dwight situation was done, they were headed back to Alexandria. The motorcycle gang stopped them. So it's not like we weren't going to eventually run into this problem. Then they seen what was happening at Hilltop. And it wasn't Rick's idea to attack them. If y'all remember, and y'all go back and watch, Daryl was the one who brought it up. Rick didn't disagree. I mean, he said confrontation hasn't been a problem. They thought it was going to be a one and done, and they were going to, save their people from, or, themselves from future problem. But it wasn't just Rick say. He went back to his community, and he talked to everybody and said, hey, this is what's going to happen. If you guys disagree, speak up. Morgan was the only one who spoke up. Therefore, meaning everybody else agrees with it. And he said everyone didn't have to do it, but they had to accept it. And I didn't hear nobody but Morgan disagreeing with it. And Morgan, as we eventually know, snapped and killed tons of Saviors. So, I mean, the controversy of who's evil, or Rick or Negan, I'm still going to side with Rick. I mean, Negan, the whole wives thing. Now, I don't agree with a lot of people. They call him a rapist. I don't see that. But I mean, he did pressure them into a marriage for whatever reasons. Whatever he did, they were still unhappy there. But he threatened them and tried to make them workers. Where he said, which when he offered to Daryl, he said Daryl would have to work for points, but he was going to wish he was dead. Why would the wives have wanted that? I mean, and then you can already see if he wanted to leave his community, it was a punishment. Dwight went after the one guy who left. They went after Dwight who left. I mean, I get Dwight stole stuff. That's a no-no. But the other guy didn't. So, I mean, it's not like the people could just up and leave. They were basically tortured there. And they were torturing the other communities. I mean, he enabled a lot of the pain and trauma that went on during that era. And by enabling, I mean how he knew Simon took out the boys at Oceanside, killed the little boy at Hilltop or whatever. He knew Simon was doing these things, but still kept Simon in power. You're enabling those things. Negan's not the direct cause of some of the stuff that happened, like with Jed killing Benjamin, but he allowed these people to still be in his group and speak for him, to call themselves Negan. Therefore, everything's going to reflect back to Negan. All that trauma, that pain, the blame goes to Negan for that. And he allowed these people in his group. Now, I get he can't be there to stop every single bad guy, and he did stop people like Rapey Dave and all that. I get all of that. But the fact that he had these people in his groups, he knew how some of them were treating some people, and he didn't care. I mean, they all watch their leader, how he torments and, picks with people, and they do it too. It's all follow the leader. So, in my opinion, yes, Negan caused a lot of pain and suffering. So no, I'm not gonna like him. I'm not gonna agree with anything he does. He's just not my favorite character. I don't hate him though. He's just here. I just said that I wouldn't accept him into my community, regardless of who he killed. He killed Alpha, great, appreciate it. You can go on about your way. You're free. That would be enough for me to get, say you don't have to be locked up in a cell, but you can't stay here. That's just how it's saying. It would be a whole Dwight situation. You helped me. I appreciate it. Now at the end of this, I'm sending you on your way. Exact same way I would handle how Daryl did it. That's exactly how I would handle it. And I leave it at that. That's all I was saying. All right, I'm done preaching, y'all. We're going to start the video. Oh, her.
Who are you?
That's a princess. Y'all was telling me this is princess.
Excuse me? You guys were the ones calling out and making a racket. I thought you needed help, but now you're acting like I'm the one causing a problem here. Damn, I haven't seen anyone in over a year. And the first ones I find seem like a bunch of meanies.
You just caught us off guard.
With a machine gun.
You didn't know if you were attacking.
Seriously? If I wanted to attack, I'd hold the gun like this. With the dangerous part pointed at you. See? That's for attacking. The other way? That's for hello. So, as we can all agree, I wasn't attacking.
Okay.
Now I'm not so sure. Maybe that's up to you. Are you gonna hurt me?
Whoa.
Bring a damn gun at us and you'll find out.
No one.
Relax. Yumiko, she got a machine goddamn gun. You got a bow and arrow. My money's on the machine gun.
Admiring your displays. Are they yours?
Crap, sorry. You like him?
She's not all here, is she?
Left in the city, so I put these up as my decorations. Pain in the ass to put together, but they make the place feel more alive. Although, now that I've met actual live people again, hold on. You guys are real, right? Is that supposed to be a joke? I don't know. I mean, I never hallucinated before, but there's a first time for everything. Say something I wouldn't know, like, what's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg.
Did I know that? I think I knew that. Ha! Maybe I am hallucinating. This is wild. Hey, you said it's just you out here? Did I already tell you that? I've been on my own for over a year and it totally sucks.
So she's not from this new group.
I should be nicer. Talking to possibly real people again is making me freak out. I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, because you're weird. I don't think she should be seen with our group if we're trying to meet a new group.
I never liked the name Juanita. You can call me Princess.
Why Princess?
Because Queen makes me sound old and pretentious.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He's King Ezekiel, but
I am.
He was gonna say
Ezekiel, and these are my
he was
friends,
gonna say King
Eugene and
Ezekiel.
Yumiko.
Wow. Let me show you guys around. We got plenty of space.
He likes her.
Chill out. Put your feet up.
He would love to have her in the kingdom.
We're on a very important mission.
What sort of mission? That's our business. Well, let me at least show you the best way through the city.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing.
Oh, come on.
Yumiko don't trust
Because we
him.
don't know you. Oh, of course you do. Princess. I'm great, you'll see.
Oh my god. I'm thinking she's part of another community. She's
Watch out
just...
liking me. No, wait, please.
We're gonna attract more, ma'am. And you stir up the horses. Oh, great. We ain't catching no damn horses. Thanks. Yeah, they're pissed.
Damn. Sorry about that.
What about Princess? She offered to help. Why don't we take her up on it?
Yumiko don't want that. She's just erratic and.
Absolutely not.
What could it hurt?
Plenty.
King likes her.
Anyone alone for this long ends up selfish, crazy. In her case, definitely both. We can't trust her.
I'm not suggesting that we follow her blindly. But if she knows how to find transportation.
Then she wouldn't still be here. Alone. Look, if she had a ride, why hasn't she left? It's a trap.
Is Princess a few bananas short of a bunch? Possibly. She have excess automobiles and working fuel unlikely. But at present we possess limited options, so even a slim possibility is worth investigating. Apologies, Yumiko. My vote's with the king.
Yes, you. Ain't nobody else here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel really bad about what happened.
He wants to follow you, you hand over your gun.
Really want to spend time with living people again, but I'm not sure I trust you either. I mean, I'm outnumbered. I could probably take out one of you. Two if I'm lucky. Then he'd still be left to kill me anyway, so why even try? Unless I have a death wish, which clearly I don't because I have been living here alone for so long, see?
She had to consult with the realest person she know. Herself.
Fine, you can have it.
I know where to find more guns anyway.
So then,
Whoa, whoa,
the
whoa.
garage.
No, the guns.
Right, yeah, of course. All those in the market for a new set of wheels, follow me.
She knows where to find guns, which we could use to take out the horde. At least some of them. Hey, just like when we first got introduced to the Whisperers. We gone. We about to stay here as y'all destroy our community. Walk around, enjoy the view. That looked like the Grady Memorial. Where we lost Beth. Teaching her sign language. Smart, so they don't have to talk if the Whisperers around.
Everybody's counting on me.
They'll come through.
Who is this?
Think so?
Is this Jules?
Hey guys. I need somebody to run an errand for me.
Out in this?
I'll go.
Oh.
Don't go home. You'll only find us if you answer me. You got a plan to end this? One I think you'd like.
Who's he talking
There'll
to?
be another run like this, really scraping by. Reminds me of the old gang.
Michonne? Carol?
Seems like ages now.
He's trying.
Sean. Can you hear me?
Oh, he's talking to Michonne.
Sean.
My girl, I miss her. Man, I miss Michonne so much. Oh, that's my heart, my soul, my love. Maggie can go to Hilltop like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody here. Go to Alexandria, see walkers in it like, what the fuck? They been writing me letters. And they ain't even here.
They're not far.
You search elsewhere.
Alright, yeah, y'all can get up out of Alexandria.
Nothing. They flee. They hide. Oh.
Oh, Oceanside, he knows. They probably went there. Oop. Y'all hiding. Y'all bold. Y'all bold. But is he got Beta talking to himself in his head like he got like a multiple personality type thing going on? Like he got some psychological issues now dealing with Alpha? What do you say, Beta? Beta? Wait, I can't even do it. Beta? How do you do it? lady. Did he see you?
Prepare the guardians. Walk.
Think he's saying we're all clear? I wouldn't be sticking my head out that window no more than I got to. Hey, it's a cat. Is Daryl gonna name him Cat?
I don't know the cat's left.
Me too.
This one.
I'm sorry about your mom.
Are you? I mean, we don't miss Alpha, but
You don't have to be.
yeah, I was gonna say.
You miss her?
No.
No. Judith is really the only Grimes besides RJ that we got left.
Not everyone gets to have a mom like yours.
Oh, I know there ain't no better mom than Michonne. And don't only get me started with that bullshit talking about she abandoned her kids. She didn't. I know she missed her mom. Judith really out here representing the best of the Grimes family. Rick, Carl, and Michonne. She's all I got to hold me over until my people come home. Bring Rick home, Michonne.
Running to the road for Luke and give them some exercise.
Carol trying to make amends. Good start, I guess. Come on, Judith.
Judith,
Somebody got to get the katana
No.
kills.
I'm fine.
who you with?
No one?
This is a Grimes child. She don't need nobody.
I want to stay.
No.
I left Father Gabriel a note. I swear it's fine.
No, that wasn't a question. Let's go.
No. I hate it up there. It's like cat food.
Yeah, Carl never stayed in the house either.
I want to learn what you do. And keep it safe. In case something happens.
I walk the perimeter. I look for anything that looks wrong. If I find something, I go somewhere safe and I radio it in. There's no room for mistakes. Not right now.
I know.
If you do this with me, you're gonna do everything I say. You'll stay right next to me. All right?
Promise.
All right.
Judith, stay learning new trades. It's Uncle Daryl's teaching time. He mad. He wanted it over with.
Fools. Man expects. Past is not clear.
Mac believes in your wisdom. Follow me, Alpha.
Don't call him that.
Yeah. Apologies. We see her within you.
Run, bitch, run. Run, bitch, run.
Run, bitch! Run!
Beta scares the shit out of me. I wouldn't even want to talk to him. Put me at the back of the pack.
Show me the better. Faith in your strength.
So he thinks he's talking to Alpha. He thinks by putting that on his face, Alpha's like in him. I mean, that is their god. But she can see he's losing. I'd have been gone. They don't know what to call him. Alpha, Beta. Why do you think they got white all over them? Is that armor? Or something? Like, why do they look white? Like they got white stuff on their back. Am I crazy? Why are the radios not working?
Tower, do you copy?
Okay.
We're heading toward Oceanside. As expected. Not yet. We'll stay on them. If anything changes, we'll send word.
I'm worried for Aaron and Alden's safety. I don't think they're going to survive this trip. At least one of them.
Make sure you guys stay close to me and please watch your step.
Why? What are there? Bear traps? Mines? Like, give a brother a hint. Oh, quicksand?
4,
CS. Ocho. I don't really know how to count Spanish. So I might have skipped 7. CS. Isn't that 6? I don't know. What's 7? I know Ocho is like 8, right?
Is there a particular method behind this navigational technique, or are you just meandering about?
Stop.
Holy crap. I think I just found your horse.
Dang, they ain't leave nothing but the head.
No, I probably just stepped on one of the mines.
Mines? I knew it. I told y'all.
Do you particularly mean by the term mines?
You know, those things you step on and then they go boom?
You brought us
Are
on
you saying you brought us
to
into
a minefield.
Well, yeah, but it's a small one.
What's wrong with you?
Why would you keep that from us? I just didn't want you to worry.
I told you we couldn't trust her.
I walk this all the time. It's no big deal. I got the route right up here.
So you can get us out.
Of course, as soon as I figure out where we left off.
Excuse me?
Well, I don't normally stop in the middle, so I
You
kind
were
of
going to
walk
flip.
out. I just need a minute to think.
Either you get us out of here safely or I'll kill you myself.
That's fair.
King want to believe in her. Don't stressing her out. Chill. Let her think. Let her keep y'all distance. Let her go first. If she blow up,
Guess not.
oh my god.
Anyone have an extra canteen?
Oh my goodness. I'd be stressed, pissed, everything. But I would have been asking questions as soon as she said, watch your step. What I got to watch out for.
Almost half.
I ask questions before I follow people. Actually, I don't even really follow nobody. I'm surprised Kelly's not mad at her for everything.
Thanks for coming. Yeah. It's great. No, it's not. If I could go back. I am so sorry, Kelly, for everything. She's not dead.
She's not.
She's not. Maybe it's because she's so tough. She survived anything.
In
Really
Connie, we
just
trust.
reminded me that I understand you. Why you did all of it.
We understand why she did all of
I
it.
mean, I should have.
Right. Doesn't mean it was right.
When I started losing my hearing, my sister told me that it wasn't my weakness.
He's your
It was
superpower.
my superpower. No. Everyone's learning sign because of me. You think that the way you are is a weakness? I heard the stories about you in the old days. We all have.
Hey, those stories you can't not tell.
You just go off.
She does. That's
You
badass,
look at
Carol. We ain't
only
forgot.
You.
Not right here.
Lone Wolf.
Rambo.
That's your superpower.
Look at the flowers, Carol. We love that,
You give
Carol.
up everything about yourself because bad things happen. I gotta believe that.
Carol gonna make it up to y'all, I believe. In this episode or the next episode, probably the next episode, Carol's gonna make it up to y'all. I can tell. I still love Carol. I love all my OGs. She's gonna make it up.
Anything today?
I'm good.
I don't know how or what she gonna do, but she gonna make it up.
Or the craziness of us all moving to an abandoned tower, or if you're just avoiding me.
Well, you did kidnap me, kill my mama. I mean, with no explanation.
That's on us.
You want me to lie? Make you feel better?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, you can give someone else the rats too.
It's not right. It's possible. I mean, yeah, basically a big rat. Look, I just want to say
We miss
I liked
Dog.
her. You know, I mean, she did some horrible shit that there's no excusing any of it, but I liked a lot of things about her, and I wish to God I didn't have to do what I did. But if there is something that you want to say to me, then you should say it.
Most of us wish he had died too.
That's why I said I can't see anybody wanting to live with Negan. Especially not Maggie when she returns. Just because Maggie forgave him, not even really forgave him, but made peace with what he's did, doesn't mean she's going to want to live with him in that community. Like, I can't see Rosita ever standing side by side living with this dude. Like, I just don't see it. He caused too much pain and suffering, took too much from people. I just can't see it. To me, it's unrealistic. So I'm glad they're not taking that approach.
But this one's new.
Or at least mentioning that people don't want to. Because that makes sense to me. I just don't...
Defense and stability being the most pressing, but I'm also concerned with improper mine placement, which could lead to a cascade.
What's a cascade?
Chain reaction.
That horse got us 10 out loud.
More of these puppies start popping off. Maybe there's something I can do.
Like what? Don't sacrifice yourself. You can give her hope. Give her one of those king speeches.
I'm kind of blowing this off.
It's not ideal. But leading us to safety could go a long way.
Of course. I just want to say I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, you know?
What is she doing now?
Please, no, mine is tomorrow.
Let her go first. Then we'll figure it out from there if she blow up.
Woo! I'm still here. Woo. We should be good from here, guys.
Yeah, you keep going then. We'll stay from a safe distance behind. Yeah. I'm Yumiko and Eugene. I'm still standing there.
A hunter moves. Everything else moves around it. Try to spot things that don't belong. Things that just don't feel right. I'll take a look. Tell me what you see. Living or dead?
Living.
Walker.
Is it water?
You could be rounding more up.
Blood, I'm still on, man. I don't know what the hell. It's a piece of clothes. We sure that's Walker? Okay. I guess because they drag around. It's a whisper. Ooh! In her mouth, she's getting away. She ain't crazy. I told you I was living. I know how to hunt.
You put our lives in danger like that. For what?
Chill out,
Let's
Yumiko.
all just take it.
No.
Ow.
Our friends, our families are depending on us. She may not have anyone left to care about, but we sure as hell do.
I'm sorry.
This is where
Fleetwood Drive.
this is where they need to go.
What? We passed Fleetwood Drive earlier.
Must have been a different Fleetwood. We got like 5 of them all over the city. Streets, avenues, roads. It's super
No,
confusing.
it was most certainly Fleetwood Drive. I remember seeing the sign and saying to myself, Granddaddy used to drive a Fleetwood.
You led us around all day when we could have walked straight here.
Is that true?
Um,
Yumiko.
You better tell us what you're up to, and maybe I'll leave you here alive.
Okay. I might have maybe sort of missed a turn onto Fleetwood earlier, but only because I was having too much fun. And then I figured we could take the scenic route instead of turning around and keep the fun going.
Into a minefield.
Which looks bad. I know. But I've been through it like a billion times before, and I never thought it was going to be a problem until it was. All I wanted was to show you the garage, and then you'd be like, Princess, you're amazing. We want to stay and be friends. But no, I screwed it up. I see that now. Yeah. Shit. When I was first here by myself, I figured somebody else would show up eventually. Odds are, right? And then days turned into months, and it was so empty. But then I realized this isn't that different from how I felt before all this. This one time, someone told me, you're hard to love. So maybe it's me. Maybe I deserve this. So, I am sorry.
She's just crazy. She's not a bad person. Just her
I have an all
personality.
too familiar sense of how you feel.
Her personality leads something to be desired, that's all. It just leaves something to
Make
be
poor
desired.
decisions. Lied to folks. The inevitable alternative meant being left alone.
Eugene can relate to anybody who fucks up. He done it so damn much. He shot that whisper in the mouth. At least that's what it looked like. Oh, it was the chest.
Roll over there. Now.
I will if you pull this out of me. I can't die like this. It ain't natural.
You drop the knife, I'll think about it. Where are your people?
A few miles east, headed to the ocean.
Are they with the Horde? You a scout?
I was going off on my own.
Why?
I had no choice.
Oh, she's the one that was with Beta.
I love those people, but I couldn't stay there.
He's what?
Lost it after what you did to her. Will you take this out? It's gonna keep coming for you. You took too much. No, please. I don't wanna walk after.
Does he know where we are?
I mean it.
It's not the first time he's done that. He did that to the dude in season 8. After him and Rick left the
You
outpost.
didn't have to do that.
She didn't have any information for us anyway.
Same thing after the dude
Die.
gave him the information about the
Better be
guns.
quick.
That was at Ezekiel's outpost that he was fighting. And after they got the information, he killed him.
Come on.
Even though Rick didn't want to.
Maybe she has a family.
Look. Only a few miles away, maybe we can spot something from the top of the tower.
Why you got that look, Judah? It's how Daryl rolls. He don't take no risks. There's a cat. Oh, he gonna see the direction that it came from. Is he talking to a walker? Am I crazy? Was he just talking to a walker?
I think this can work. This plan.
No, get the fuck out of there. Y'all about to die.
Gracie, Adam.
You ain't gonna be going back to Gracie and Adam if y'all don't get. Oh, y'all way too close.
Maybe add up to something. Hold on, are you slowing down?
Cause they're about to turn that direction.
No. They're changing direction towards the tower. Calling it.
Behind y'all. Oh shit.
It's not bad.
Run.
We gotta leave now.
Oh shit! I told y'all. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Fuck. 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 Oh shit. Fuck. Why would y'all get that close? Why would y'all get that close? Who gets that close? Yeah, of course they're gonna see you.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
They lurk on the edges and keep the horde intact.
I can't. Hey,
So stupid.
You're a selfish asshole. You only killed her so they think that you're a hero. But nothing you do will ever make you that hero. Because you only care about yourself. Even now, trying to get me to do this? You liked her? How the hell can you tell me you liked her, huh? I hated her! I want to hate her, so screw you for telling me I can't even do that!
it's okay, Lydia.
No! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not okay!
Wheels.
Yeah. Not exactly the kind of ride I was picturing, but
15 miles per hour is a significant increase over walking.
She said, "Yeah, I got wheels for you. Pedal this goddamn bike
fair. She wasn't lying about the garage.
or the wheels. Lots of wheels in there."
She came through. Oh,
He's like, "Damn, I gotta pedal a bike, and I got cancer. I be
I'm
tired."
not a bad. I was coming over here to see if you wanted to join us.
They're like, "What?"
Wait, for real? Yeah, as long as you don't lie to us again, okay?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Well, you know the area, so.
What about those guns? You said guns. You know where to get more. We could use those. She's not happy about what Daryl did.
What is it?
She's gonna say she killed
I
somebody.
can't believe we just left her.
Hmm.
In a ditch.
She's
What
child.
if you were lost? And no one could find you? Where RJ was. Or Mom.
You gotta tell me where this is coming from.
I just want us to be back together again. At home. That's all.
I radioed your mom, so she knows not to go home, so she's safe. That way she can find us.
Talk to her?
No. But I'm gonna keep trying.
Doesn't matter. I talked to her after the fire. And I'm worried.
She's gonna find out about Rick.
Maybe she won't come home.
What'd she say?
She went to go help some people she met. Needed her.
Tell him about Rick.
I didn't want to tell you.
Why's that?
Because maybe you'd leave too.
I won't.
You promise.
I can't.
Why?
Because I can't lie to you. I don't know what's gonna happen. There ain't no one that can tell you that they do. But there's one thing I know. There's a whole bunch of people back there that do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
And one day when you're older, they're gonna need you to do anything for them. You got a whole lot of family.
She does.
Nothing can take the place of someone you love being gone. doesn't mean that everything that follows is gonna break your heart.
Oh, I love these two so much. I love these two so much. Just warms up my heart, yo.
We gotta go, kiddo. Alright? Come on. Go, Gabriel.
No. Sorry.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Come back. We surrounded
Gabriel.
the lab.
Gabriel.
He's surrounded. This means the end of the episode is near because some crazy shit's about to happen. We ain't gonna finish this episode. We ain't getting the finale till God knows when. They are surrounded. Shit. Don't end the episode. Don't end the episode. Please don't. The episode's over, ain't it? Okay, of course. I already knew this episode was gonna end on a cliffhanger. I knew it. And of course, we don't get the last episode because of the Rona. I just knew The Walking Dead was gonna be safe from the Rona. I didn't know that they worked on post-production up until 3 weeks before it airs. I kind of think that's, I know I don't really understand everything that happens in the film world, but I feel like that's stupid. Because you never know what's going to happen, especially for a show that starts in, they start filming in April? That episode should be finished, and then they should start working on posts, I feel like, immediately. This is just my personal thoughts. I really don't care how it works. I don't understand it. I'm sure they do everything they do for a reason. But I'm just saying, I feel like they should start working on posts right when everything is complete for it. You know? Like, even if you can't do everything right away, I would at least start it. I mean, I feel like by the time the show wraps in November, you would think they would have all the episodes done. But, hey, what do I know? I know they like to do last minute changes and things in every episode. I know I heard directors say, or I've heard filmmakers say, like, the film sometimes isn't done right until up to, like, the week it's about to debut. Like, they still do changes. I understand that, but I feel like they should at least have a good cut done. And if they want to go back and add things later, they can do that. But I feel like that's just crazy. I didn't know they did that. Learn something new every day. It's whatever. I mean, I know they're going to deliver on this finale. Angela Kang has just been killing it this back half. So I know they're going to deliver whenever we get it. And I can't wait. It's part of the fun of Walking Dead. This cliffhanger ain't nothing compared to the Lucille lineup cliffhanger. If we handled that, so we can handle anything. So I ain't even too worried about it. And we ain't got to wait the entire length of a normal hiatus, so that'll be fun. Not fun, but that'll be better than what we're used to. Plus, I'm wondering, because they delayed World Beyond, I wonder, some people were speculating that this would tie into the finale of The Walking Dead. I'm hoping Angela doesn't do a time skip next season, just because I don't want there to be such a huge gap between, like when Michonne left and like how they did with Rick. Now he was gone for 7 years. And of course, I'm sure, well, I know they planned it in advance, but like when he planned to leave the series, and if they did have the movie thing lined up, I wonder if they originally knew they were going to do this whole 7-year gap. Like, I wonder if it was because of the movies, or it's just something the movies had to adapt to because that's what Angela wanted to do. Or like, it's just interesting. I hope they don't do that again, because I don't want there to be such a large gap of having Michonne gone with, after Rick. And, I just don't want it to take forever for her to find him and get back to her people. Like, I want the timeline to stay close together. I know they said this back half, well, actually, not even just the back half, everything that's happened between at least when Carol released Negan and when Negan killed Alpha, it's only been 3 days. Which, when they said that on Talking Dead, and I'm like, so what the hell were Daryl and Carol talking about that it took them so long? If it only took them 3 days, and Carol did all that damage in 3 days, I'm like, Carol, you should have chilled out. Now I can see if he's gone a week, 2 weeks, then I might start acting a little crazy, a little impatient, but dang, he was gone 3 days. I mean, he it's not as simple as going there, slit her throat. Like, he wanted to come out alive. But if that's really, maybe Jeffrey Dean Morgan was wrong and it was more than 3 days, but I don't know. The timeline, they never really fully explain it, so I can only go off what like the actors say. So, but anyway, I think it's kind of cool that Beta has lost it, and he has his, you know, his alpha side of him. He's like Two-Face in Batman, from the Batman, you know, Batman's villain. Like, he has this alternate personality kind of, you know, guiding him in a different direction than what he's intending. Beta's half of him is doubting himself. He's like, no, this is predictable. They would expect this, and I'm doing the wrong thing. And then the other side is Alpha. Trust your judgment. Pay attention to what's going around you. Lead the horde. And then, you know, you have his whisper people, like the woman was like, you know, hey, Alpha, you're our Alpha. We believe in you. He's like, how dare you disrespect her? But then he had a moment where he's like, wait, I am kind of part of the Alpha. I am the leader here. Like, I am in charge. And I don't think he's fully come to terms with that. He doesn't like just anybody bringing up Alpha's death, basically. That's his way of grieving, I guess. He's insane, obviously. We know that from the start. I mean, normal people don't do this. But you can kind of see with the one whisper Daryl killed that she did want to change, and she didn't want to do that anymore. And he killed her. I mean, we don't know how necessarily she would have changed. She could have been a good person, like, if she had got shown the right way. Some of the Whisperers earlier this season were already talking about leaving the Whisperers to go live in the communities. Like, some of them might want that. But, I mean, deserters probably aren't treated too well, as we've seen what happened to Gamma. But I think they were more mad at the fact that Gamma betrayed them than anything, and, you know, gave up information. But yeah, so I don't know. That whole Daryl thing, it goes back to season 8. I mean, when he killed that boy, he still has that in him. But I thought maybe back then it was just because of his rage. But that's just truly who he's become. Like, he's just not taking any chances. He's killing them because he doesn't want. I get he's gotten a lot of people killed. He's gotten a lot of people bodied. So I can get that he doesn't want that to ever happen again. I'm happy and terrified at the fact that Daryl and Judith are not surrounded by the Horde. They're on the outside. But if Daryl's going to help them, I mean, because I remember when they announced the Walking Dead finale was delayed, they had the picture with Daryl in the Walker guts and hood outfit, whatever, walking through the Horde. Obviously, he's not taking Judith. So that means poor little Judith is out there by herself. And she's a Grimes child. They always go off and do some crazy stuff. So this finale is just going to be crazy. Like, I don't even know what to expect, y'all. I really don't. I never heard how the Whisperers get taken out. I never heard what happens. Obviously, Maggie didn't appear in this episode, so she's in the finale. I'm sure she's going to have something to do with helping them. I hope we get to meet this group that Eugene is going after. I thought Princess was a part of that. Clearly, she's not. She's just some random person they found on the road who's gone psycho. Cool. She has a good personality and a good heart, though. She's just not all there. But the king likes her because she does have that dreamer personality. You know, he would have loved if he still had the kingdom. He was a king, Queen Carol, Henry was a prince. I bet you they would have adopted her and she would have been the princess. You know, that would have just been, I miss the kingdom and everything about all that. But amazing episode as always. The heart-to-hearts were pretty good. Even between Negan and Lydia, I thought that one was different. Like, he pushed her to get her grief out because she wasn't really going to talk to anybody else because she doesn't feel close to anybody really in particular. I guess they were, I don't know if they're trying to build something there between those two characters. I don't know what. I mean, they had a thing where he saved her and she kind of respected him and defended him back then, but I don't know. And she was happy to see him initially before he kidnapped her, so I don't know what they're going to do with that relationship. I'm just going to leave it open in the air in my mind. I don't know exactly where they want to go. But it seemed like he wanted her forgiveness as well as he wanted her not to feel guilty about what he did. And Lydia's conflicted too. You can see that. She wants to hate her mother, but that's your mom. You can't hate your mom. No matter how much you disagree and how much you hate what she's done. So that she's just so conflicted. And she knows her mom done these bad things and she should be happy she's dead because no one's going to suffer. But I'd be conflicted too. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all Walking Dead fans. y'all will know at the same time when they come back. I will be doing The Walking Dead Will Be On reactions whenever that happens. If that happens before the finale, if it happens after, I'm going to be doing those. So, yeah. No, I don't watch Fear. I tried. It's just not for me. But just throwing that out there in case y'all wonder. But, peace out.